Alright, it's Advent Calendar Day 10. We are going to be looking at this, what is it, Zigzag's Cast and Care Pack from Vida the Vet. Really cute. We have our blind jar full of 4 little mini mystery figures, and we have our Bluey Advent Calendar today. Let's open up the Bluey calendar first. I think I usually open up my special toy of the day, but I think I am going to go into day 10. Day 10 right here. Let's crack this open for the Bluey Advent Calendar, and it's another bench. Oh, it's actually, that's kind of cool, and it actually makes me very happy because look, we've got one bench here. We have 2 benches, and we got this table that I have stuck in my 1/6 scale diorama, but we've also put all of the Bluey presents under there, so this stuff's like working really, really good. So 2 benches, 1 table that you can turn the top around and you can see the Christmas feast. I think that was yesterday. I think we got a bench, then a table, then a bench, if I remember correctly. But that is pretty cool. Excited about that set. Cute, cute, cute. Then let's look in our jar and continue on. There's a Bluey figure in here, so let's see what it is. Yes, indeed. Oh, the dried holly leaves are falling off. Uh-oh. It's gonna make a mess. Gotta be careful. I'll take you over to the thing. Oh, oops. Hopefully I remember to do that at the end of the video. We'll do that after it, but we have to go over to the nativity scene. Today we got Daddy, which is awesome. So just your simple standard dad figure. I don't remember what his name is, but that's kind of awesome. I set this up so I would get a different character every day, which is so incredible that I do have 24 different characters. Oh no, there's 2 ones. Yeah, there were 2 that I had to double up. I got childhood dad and childhood mom are in the mix too, but it's kind of different characters because they were younger. We haven't gotten those yet. But cute, sitting at the Christmas table, eating the Christmas feast. Adorable. Oh, today's the last day for the Brie sale, I think, across the street. I better maybe, I don't know if I'm off cheese or not. All right, today's little person figure, which we will take over to the Advent calendar, is just I was going to say generic child, but it's not a specifically Christmas themed, but it is one of the 6 children that are gathering for the Nativity event. So we will be sticking them over into the Nativity scene later. And oh, this is kind of interesting. I guess we'll get to that in a second, but we have our Smurf today. Oh, this is a cute Smurf. A Smurf with a little snail. It does this. This sparked some nostalgia for watching the cartoon and seeing the different cute little animals. The art style was so good of the different animals that they did encounter in the series. And this butterfly, did I call it a snail? Because it kind of looks like a butter snail. It was just really cool art. What's the name of the artist? V. I don't know, but it also, I remember now, the Smurfs really made me love classical music. The pieces that they used were so good. It was like really good for exposure for children to famous classical music, and very emotional, stimulating. Like it really, I don't know the right phrase I'm looking for here, but it did conjure up the emotions and make you feel and expose you to those classic standards that which are really great tunes. But cute Smurf, let's put him in the collector case. Here it is right here. Get off the table. Rude. She can at least sit at the table. She can stand at the table. Little people have to stand in their chairs. Alright, so this snail Smurf, I think this makes this a generic Smurf. Just like the key Smurf from yesterday. And did Andy say in the comments that this was Greedy Smurf? Maybe. Or maybe it was another one. But check out how that's looking. We did a perfect 4x3. There's 12 in there. I had 3 ones already in there, so that's why it's looking more full than it should be for this time of year. And then Smurfette takes up an extra segment. So I don't know what's going to happen there. I think Baby Smurf is available, so he could go into the blank spot. We are definitely going to have more Smurfs than we have spots in this case, so I'm going to have to get more of these collector cases, which I think I'm going to do that today because I do have to go out. And I told myself I was going to do that a couple of days ago, but I just couldn't carry all of the things home that I needed to. Must have bought groceries or something. The last little surprise in here is Jake and the Neverland Pirates, and it's 2 really cute accessories. So we have a map and a shovel. Once we find the treasure, we can dig it up with the map. That is a kind of a... That would have been one of my favorite... If this was a real advent calendar, that would have been one of my favorite things to find. I love when they have the little accessories like that in the advent calendars. I mean, it's always best to get a minifigure, but the little accessories that come in the advent calendars are so much fun too. So I'm going to stick this. I'm going to stick them together. I guess I'm going to stick them together. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, they're falling through the cracks. Here, I'll stick it at the bottom. I'll stick it in here. They're flat. Maybe I'll stick them in here. We're gonna run out of spaces, so I have to double up on some stuff. So considering they can fit into this flat area that not many things can fit into, I'll stick them into there. So check that out. I'm going to have to show you my Santiago of the Seas collection. Oh, I took some guy out. Because this does remind me of that, except it's even better. Even better than Jake and the Neverland Pirate Fisher-Price figures. Okay. Let's open this Vida the Vet set. I have a few Vida the Vet sets, and normally in a video I would open them all at the same time. I like to do those epic unboxing. I don't know how popular she is really, considering all of the toys are on discount, and I don't even know if I find them like the cutest toys. I don't know if they spark as much joy for me, but they're so expensive on clearance, and I started collecting them, which we are going to show. There are 2 sets on Amazon that I have never seen in the store. I guess they might be Amazon exclusives or something. They're a bit pricey, and they haven't gone on clearance yet. The rest of these sets have, and this is one that I had these 2 characters, Vida, of course, and then whatever this bunny's name is, Zigzag, apparently, according to the box here. And for me to get the hippopotamus, I had to get this bathtub set. Is that true? Yeah, I think it is. That was the only way to get the... And I was lucky to find them early on at a discount store, and with crushed packages, and I wanted them. So that's how I started. That's how I started getting these. And then everything went on clearance. So I don't know if this is still a popular toy. Sometimes they are. Look at the mud on the bum. Yeah, so I have another deluxe character set. I have the giant tree house. I have I guess that's it. Those are the only, and this set are the only 3 that I didn't open yet. And then there are 2 little characters, packs of 2 on the website, and I think some of them have distinct characters, or at least 1 distinct character. So I'm gonna have to hunt that down. Or I'm watching them on Amazon. So when they go on clearance, even though, do these spark enough joy for me? Do I need to get them? I'm opening this very carefully. I wonder what the mess is going to look like underneath. There's all kinds of fun accessories. Until now, I've been able to fit them in just one of the tiny bins. I've tried putting them in my collector cases, but they're weird scale, so it looks like some of them are too plump to put into. But look at the cute accessories, and I love a treehouse playset. There were so many treehouse playsets in the 70s and the 80s that were so like phenomenon. Jake and the Neverland Pirates. That's actually how I got into Jake and the Neverland Pirates, because they had so many treehouse playsets it's the first toy that I bought that wasn't Masters of the Universe. I think actually was a Jake and the Neverland Pirates treehouse. It was just such a cool looking toy that I couldn't pass it up. Let's look at the backdrop of this box, since I opened it up so carefully. Really cute art. I've never seen the cartoon. Let me know if it is a good cartoon or not. I should definitely check it out. I mean, it's a little girl, a little redheaded girl, first of all. That is a bonus. Little redheaded snippets are always the best characters. And then she's a vet, so she takes care of cute little adorable animals. I mean, a better premise I couldn't think for today's media. Like, I can't. Oh, here's something that I don't know how I feel about. Actually, I do know how I feel about it. I will save it. I guess it's not a real accessory. Maybe you're supposed to save this and play with it. Is it part of just the backdrop? I will be saving this though, but I won't keep it in my toys. I will put it in my binder of packaging paraphernalia. And then we have, oh my goodness, look at this cane bandage that is, it's sad but adorable at the same time, because this poor little bunny is going to have a crutch. This is the coolest part of all. The extra, it doesn't show it it shows it broken. Oh my goodness. And on this side it shows it fixed. That is so cute. Look at the wood grain on the plastic. Always a sucker for that. So it's like wood, painted, pink, flower embellishment. Very, very cute. And then we have a skateboard. Oh, and I guess this is what happened. So the bunny is a skateboarder with actually rolling wheels. Love that. We get some little Vida the Vet. I was going to say it's kind of like Ukrainian art, and the hearts are, and maybe she is, Vida does sound kind of like maybe Northern European at least. Where is it supposed to take place? Is she Russian? Is she Ukrainian? Is she German? Vida the Vet. Who is she supposed to be? They don't have wild bunnies in Germany, I don't think. We have wild bunnies everywhere around here. It's kind of cute. I live in the suburbs, and I mean, there's bunnies where you wouldn't think you'd see bunnies. Just, they're pretty friendly, and that's the bunny's bum on the skateboard. And then what happens is, I guess it breaks its arm, and then you put this cast on it. I gotta make sure that I'm putting it on the right arm. Oh, the right arm. It actually has it on this arm. So I don't know. It seems to fit on this arm, but I think it's made to go on this arm, if that's what they're showing in the art. It goes on either. Actually, I can't get its hand out, which I don't understand. It shows its hand coming out of the cast, and I can't get it in deep enough. Yeah, that's as far as it's going, so I don't know I don't know what happened with this prototype here on the back, where you could squeeze the cast on even steeper, because with mine, does the head turn? The head does turn. Because I'm at the edge there, that's pushing right up against. I mean, I can see the fingers poking out. I guess it could be the angle. Not that, I mean, it's cute nonetheless. Look, and its hand isn't even supposed to come out, because you can see that the thumb is in the bandage right there. So that is for that arm. That thumb is the confirmation that that is where the cast goes. But the bunny is dressed up in its fitness equipment. I shouldn't be calling it bunny. I should be calling it Zigzag is dressed up in their, I don't know if it's a boy or a girl, their fitness equipment. There's her bum, or her bum again. And then I am putting this, I guess it's one of those reflex testers, is what that looks like it is, and it's heart-shaped, which is kind of cute and adorable. It's heart-shaped with a paw on it. She bends at the legs. She has unusual articulation because it twists. She has a lollipop. Oh, that's cute. And how is she different from any of the other Vitas that I have? Let me see. And as much as this thing fell out of her hand, she does kind of hold it very well. Do you see how the articulation is just twists instead of bends? So you can get some weird poses. And her head turns, of course, but she's got that ponytail that prevents it from going crazy. I bet you could force the ponytail around, but why would you want to do that? Oh, maybe she can suck on her own sucker. Get it. Get it. Her arm doesn't bend enough. She can't lick the sucker. Too bad. This guy can. That's kind of inappropriate, maybe. I don't know. Cute art. Cute. These are cute, actually. I don't know what I was talking about when I was saying that they don't spark the joy. What is... Oh, here. This is what I was looking for. I want to at least do a comparison between the other ones that we have. I believe I did open this around Christmas last year, because I remember putting him under the tree. So that's really cute that we have this winter. I guess this bunny is into fitness, because Zigzag always has the headband on. So I guess Zigzag is really sporty, but two different versions of Zigzag. And then, oh, I've got, oh my goodness. She seems to have a signature outfit. So one of her with some kind of medicine bottle, one of her by herself. I guess that's the most signature one I have, where she doesn't have anything in her hand. And then we have the winter version of her. And then today's lollipop version of her. So that's a cute set. I'm just throwing it in here. There's a multi-pack that I guess that I'll open up during the holidays. Will I open up that treehouse? The treehouse comes with a cute, tiny little mouse. That's why I bought it. It was on clearance. But also a treehouse playset, once again, is one of the best things in the world. Thank you so much for joining me today for this Christmas. I'll try to get through this really quickly. Cute. I promised that I was going to take you over to the... We'll end with the music too. So here, come on, let's go. Let's go over here. Let's break the third wall. Oh, we got to put our jar back so you can see the whole Christmas jar experience. Even though if the leaves are falling off, it's not going to be. All right. I think we have a third wall, not a fourth wall on YouTube. I think I lost another leaf there. So there we go. We have two more, and then we're half done Christmas. These two are full. These are all empty. All right, so up here, I should be doing this. Press the baby. There's the baby. The baby Jesus is in the manger, waiting for everyone to arrive. I don't know where Mary is. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she can babysit while Mary... Yeah, there we go. She's babysitting while Mary is on her way. Oh, the angel's watching too. But some children watching children. I don't think that's... But here are the other two children that are just here to visit some elf guy that's... I don't think he's supposed to be this close to the action. And then we have the animals over here and one of the wise men. When is everybody else showing up? They got some time. They got 12, 13, 14 more days before the big event. Oh, I guess the big event already happened. He's already here. But I don't know. Things are happening. Thanks so much for joining me today. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.